Deputy President David Mabuza is expected to welcome 260 Cuban-trained medical students who are returning to South Africa. That reception is to be held at the OR Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg, but their plane has been delayed and will now arrive later. The Deputy President is the chairperson of the Human Resources Development Council of South Africa, and that body looks into issues of human capital and skills development. Now, these students will complete their final sixth-year studies as part of integration into the South African health system. The Deputy President will be accompanied by the Minister of Health, Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi, as well as other senior government officials and Cuban ambassadors in South Africa. Mr. Rodolfo Benitez Verchillon and South Africa and Cuba have maintained long-standing diplomatic relations since 1994 that resulted in various bilateral agreements between the two. Meanwhile, the parents and relatives of those students that are anxiously awaiting the arrival for the 260 students that were studying medicine in Cuba. However, it will be a long wait as their flights from Cuba have been delayed.
The government has helped me so that my child could reach the target, to reach his goal. And the other thing, I want to thank him for the courage and the strength that he gave me. He also gave me strength so that I become brave for him, because it is hard for a parent to stay away from his child or her child for a long time, but he has to learn more languages, extra languages than the South African languages, because now he's speaking Spanish, that side, and I'm proud of him.
And how difficult was the process in terms of filling in application forms?
Wow, talking about that, I remember when I was supposed to fill that form, I made so many errors, but the assistants at the Department of Health helped him to fill that forms. Yes, and I didn't even have money for him to go to do passport and for transport as well. But through God's grace, we managed to do all those things. But the Department of Health also helped me to help us to fulfill these gaps.